So I'm going to read from the book of Haggai, particularly verses 7 through 11. And this takes place some years after the Israelites returned to Jerusalem from their captivity in Babylon. Anyways, I'm going to start with verse 7. Thus says the Lord of hosts, consider your ways. Go up to the mountains, bring wood and rebuild the temple that I may be pleased and it be glorified, says the Lord. You look for much, but behold, it comes to little. When you get home, I blow it away. Why? Declares the Lord of hosts, because of my house which lies desolate, while each of you runs his own house. Therefore, because of you, the sky has withheld its dew, and the earth has withheld its produce. I called for a drought on the land, on the mountains, on the grain, on the new wine, on the oil, on what ground produces, on men, on cattle, and on all the labor of your hands. So, basically what happened is the Israelites were coming with any and every excuse to say it's not time to rebuild the temple yet. And they got so involved in their own things that they just basically neglected it. And because of that, whatever they didn't produce much in the way of what people would call fruit or outcome or results. Probably what we would say now is results. So as I was reading this, much the same way, we kind of need to examine ourselves, because if we neglect God and His Word and the rebuilding of the church, which in our day and age would be discipling people to Christ, we will miss out on a tremendous amount of blessings that we would have. Everything that we would do if we were following God's will would be so much more than us getting nothing, because we are too consumed with our own needs, desires, wants. So this is kind of what I got from it this morning as I was reading it. You know that we need to examine ourselves, our motives. We need to refocus on the Lord, tell people about Jesus Christ, rebuild the church, and then our many, many blessings that God has promised us would surely come. But not for our sakes, for the glory of God and of Jesus Christ. That's got to be paramount, which goes to saying that our minds need to be Christ-centered, God-centered, not self-centered, for God's glory and not ours. Anyways, I hope this speaks to someone. I pray that you guys have a blessed day. Goodbye.